Hello yet again at the Urban Future Conference in June 2024, day two, and we're rocking our Good Place bench because, day one everybody was looking at us like what we're doing. Day two, everybody's almost standing in line here to be talking on a bench, and I'm here joined by maybe the first Dutch person.
Maybe.
Says something about the character of this conference, Jan-Jaap. Funny enough, I don't know anything about you, which is, I think, the purpose of this, because it's about, hey, stranger, how are you? And tell us a bit more about who you are, what you do, and what brought you to this conference.
Tell me what you want to know.
That's just that.
Just that. But
Introduce yourself.
Introduce myself. Hi, I'm Jan-Jaap, JJ internationally, In der Maur. I live in the Netherlands, Aalsmeer, close to Amsterdam.
Okay.
But then basically in the Netherlands everything is close to Amsterdam or to Rotterdam. We're a tiny country.
Yeah. City of Gerard Joling.
City of Gerard Joling. Thank you for bringing that up.
We can cut that out.
Why am I here? I own an agency, Masters in Moderation. We provide moderators to events like these, and two of my moderators are working here.
Nice.
So I'm here to see how they do and talk to the organization and already talk about the organization maybe of next year, etc., etc.
They need more moderators.
Yeah, the more the better.
Very nice, cool. I mean, that's you never think of that, of course, where the moderators tend to come from. So thanks for providing them for this awesome conference. But this bench is, of course, to talk about what a good place is. And since you're from Aalsmeer, I would love to know, why is Aalsmeer a good place?
Well, the initial question should be, is Aalsmeer a good place?
You can answer that first.
Originally I come from Utrecht, a medium-sized city in the Netherlands, for those of you who don't know Utrecht. And Utrecht is my ultimate good place.
Okay.
I ended up in Aalsmeer because someone I fell in love with lived there, etc. And yes, Aalsmeer is a good place. The main reason Aalsmeer is a good place is because there's water there. It is situated on the border of a lake. In my opinion, a place can never be a good place if there's no water there. Big cities, a river, smaller cities maybe on a lake or at the seaside, but there should be water to swim in, to skate on, to sail on. It brings peace of mind, and the great thing with water is it's always the same, and yet it's always different, depending on sun, wind, rain or shine, whatever.
Do you actually live at the water? On the water?
No, we live about 500 meters away from the border of the lake, but we do own a little island on the lake.
Okay.
And that is really the good place, because that means that whenever we want after work, we can just hop in our little boat, go to the island, eat there, swim, enjoy the evening, and then go back home and sleep. So it's a backyard with a lake around it. That's brilliant.
And you say Utrecht is actually your good place? Is that a place you'll ever return to, or?
I'd love to. I don't know if it will happen. I mean, I've children in Aalsmeer. They're rooted in Aalsmeer. My wife is from Aalsmeer. So, and in the meantime, I've now been living there for 17 years. So I've kind of rooted there too. But I've accepted the fact, absolutely. But there is this, if you look at cities, and yes, I might go back to Utrecht on occasion or permanently, I don't know. What I love about Utrecht and about that size of cities is that everything is there that you need, but at the same time, it's small enough to be able to get a grip on it. I once was in New York for 2 days, and I was so happy that I was allowed to go home again. I really hated it. It's too much for me, too big, too fast, too overwhelming, etc. So I love the smaller cities where you can just walk into the city center, and if there's people you know around there, you will automatically meet them. I've been to Ljubljana, which I love. Recently I was in Vilnius in Lithuania. It's all those kind of Tallinn in Estonia, those kind of cities. That is the size of cities I like.
Because that gives you a bit of a sense of belonging or like community feeling.
Yeah, belonging, community, and the fact that I can oversee it. It gives me the idea that I'm in control of the city instead of the other way around. And honestly, I said to someone once when I was in New York, all of a sudden I could imagine people existing, grabbing a gun on a Monday morning and killing 25 people. And I probably, when you would force me to live in New York for a year, you would find me in the newspaper. It is so much. I can't handle that. So it's.
You would go crazy.
I would go crazy, and it's what I can handle, and that really helps me to make it a good place for me.
Yeah. And maybe we should make this a safe place instead of a good place. So whenever you see Jan-Jaap in Aalsmeer, you're in a safe place. If you see Jan-Jaap in New York,
not so safe.
go run away. Thank you, Jan-Jaap, for these original answers as well, because it makes you think on what's important, like water and nature and escape, but also like a place where you can slow down, you know, from all the busy lives that we're in. Thanks so much, and wishing you a great day.
You too.
Have a nice day.
Thanks.
Ciao.